Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back with the next part of our tutorial series, and today we're going to once again be refining and adding more to our overlay code. Although this is a functioning code, I do want to go ahead and improve on it, add in a few more things that I think that will make it better in the long run. So, first thing, really simple, we're just going to cut this guy, put him up top, and then just put R in here. And this way we can go ahead and reference that R for the entire, for every single one of these GUI things, and that'll be useful for referencing it later, so we can do things like animation. And another thing that will help us out is if we make this public, or global throughout the script. So let's make it public rect r, and actually we might as well make it private because only the script needs it. Okay. Next thing I want to do is we're done with this for now, and this guy. We're going to go ahead and actually implement. I remember in the last time we tried to talk about the show cursor, I accidentally used the lock cursor instead, and this time we're going to go ahead and actually implement that, and this time do it the right way. So we're going to go ahead and put in screen dot lock cursor equals true. This way, if you're aiming towards the edge of the screen, you don't accidentally move outside and then your camera or your mouse shows up again. It should lock in the center. However, you do want to still be able to move your mouse. And so the way to do this is to in here we'll unlock it. Dot lock cursor equals false. This way, if we press our escape button, then we won't be able to. We can move out of the window. Next thing I want to do is remove this, cut this. We'll do a separate if statement in here. Ideally, these don't even. They should be. They could be defaulted anyways, but just for formality, we'll do if. Actually, that's another thing I just caught here. This should be if not. If screen dot show cursor, and then in here should be if not screen dot lock cursor. Screen dot lock cursor equals true. Okay. And the last thing is we have to actually fix our mouse position logic, and that's because now if our mouse is always forced in the center, we won't be able to move the crosshairs, and we want to be able to do that. So one way of doing that is let's make a new vector 2, and we're going to call it mouse position or mouse pos, and then in here we're going to assign that. So what we can do is I'm going to put it at the top just because I want to. We'll do mouse position equals new vector 2 mouse position dot x plus input dot get axis mouse x. Whoops. Mouse position dot y plus input dot get axis mouse y. And so what this will do is every single frame it'll take the old mouse position and add it to however much we've changed for our x-axis and our y-axis, and this is independent of the mouse position. So even if the mouse position is locked, it will still get the mouse motion. That's a useful way of doing it. In fact, when later on we can get into things like settings where we can change our sensitivity or maybe something different for each weapon. Here's where we could do that. We could put in a times sensitivity here. However, we don't need that right now. I couldn't spell it right anyways. And now it's not quite done because we need to go ahead and change it in our get mouse rect here. Instead of our input dot mouse button, we'll just put mouse position. And then here, let's go ahead and save that. Oh, dot y. And let's load it up and give her a go. I'm gonna pause the video real quick after I hit yes. Okay, we're back. Let's hit play, and there we go. Now one thing you'll notice is it's really slowly, so I might have to go ahead and change in our sensitivity by default just so it's doable. And you can see I've also added in a stick figure guy. We can hit escape and move away. However, I do want to disable our input when we hit escape. And so, real quick, we're going to first add in our sensitivity. We'll do public float and we'll set it to 5. And then in here we'll do just gonna copy this guy, paste him here, and then change our X to our Y. And then also I want to be able to disable our input when we escape. So one thing we're going to do is we'll do a check to see if screen.showCursor, then we'll update our mouse position. Actually, you don't want it to be not. So this way, if our mouse is hidden, which means we should be in game, then update the mouse position. If it's not, if it's hidden, or if it's showing, like if we press escape, we do not update the mouse position. Okay, so we can move. It's still a little slow, but I'll change that later. We can click. We can hit escape. Nothing. Click in again, and you'll notice every time I hit escape. Let's say I click in on this guy's head, move to the left, hit escape, it's centered back again. That's what the lock cursor does for us, which is really helpful. So that's about it. I want to try to keep this video really quick, and then in the next video we'll go ahead and start to implement some more cool features.